Damn, I really do have a lot of nice merch on here. That's crazy. Oh, my bad. Yeah, go check that out in the description. Go check that in the description. Fang Gang merch. If you don't know who Idubbbz and we'll talk about his girlfriend later. Idubbbz is, he's a creator that used to be super edgy. He used to throw the N-word out, go fly or drive wherever certain creators he didn't like was, and put his arm around them and say the N-word, just really scared them and be creepy. Like it was his whole purpose to creep people out and do edgy humor back in the Filthy Frank days, right? I think that's the guy name. I didn't like Filthy Frank. I'm more of a Joji fan myself. But anyway, I digress. Now he's different. He's super different. He made like a 180 turn. He's like supports his girlfriend having an OnlyFans page now. And he actually despises his old fans that come up to him in real life and creep him out and say the N-word the same way he did to whatever the name of that damn YouTuber name is. I don't care. She was like fake married to Jake Paul. Tana something. Who cares? But huge hypocrite, definitely changed. And it shows that he was just fronting and pretending to be something that he wasn't actually, just to get money, right? So with that being said, I'm still going to be extremely unbiased in how I see this whole situation with his boxing event being kind of in trouble. It's still going. Supposed to be for charity to some degree. Some people are getting paid a percentage of what they earn from the boxing event. But some guy called out his girlfriend for being on OnlyFans. Was the guy fighting Idubbbz? Nope. He just decided to make a video calling out his opponent on the card that is owned, I think, by Idubbbz and ran by his girlfriend. And was just like, let me just talk about the boss's girl being on OnlyFans. I think that's the best way to promote my fight with someone else that doesn't involve Idubbbz. And then, of course, he got pulled off the card. He was fired, son. And now the commentary community is just like, you're so sensitive. You should have allowed the person to make money that disrespected your wife on your own show. Like, why are you so sensitive? We're the commentary community. We really care. Shut up. Shut up. My opinion on this subject is going to get people really mad because I'm seeing things for what they really are. And I don't see the big deal with Idubbbz kicking this dude off of his event if the dude was talking crap about his girlfriend. Yes, her OnlyFans is public and all that stuff, but who cares? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not with it. I wouldn't have my girlfriend or any chick that want to deal with me on OnlyFans, but if I'm going to talk crap, I'm not going to expect them to put food on my plates. Life doesn't work like that. Could you imagine someone that talk crap about you or your girlfriend or whatever, and then they got their hand out saying, now give me $20. Your wife's a hoe. Give me $20. And you like, no, why would I give you $20 after insulting me? And then a bunch of people come out of nowhere with their smelly shirts that they ain't changed, right? They dusty, they extra dusty, right? They come on here just complaining, hey, you can't take criticism. Give him $20. Idubbbz supposed to go, well, if the commentary community is upset with me, I guess I have to still pay this man. No, go box somewhere else, fam. Like, taking criticism don't mean you have to still help someone eat. That's stupid. No, fam. That is dumb. That has nothing to do with taking criticism, right? BX Beast Boy, I roast people. I roast someone for 5 hours before. I does this. I have definitely told someone their wife was dusty. And guess what? I never expected anything from them. I don't expect them to give me anything. I don't expect to get any opportunities from them. There are people that blackball me still to this day. And it just is what it is, bro. That's part of life. Sometimes not everything has to be said. You can be extremely honest and truthful like I am, but sometimes you ain't got to say nothing. It's not necessary. It wasn't necessary for this guy to call out Idubbbz's wife and still expect to still be on the card and get paid. That's stupid. But let's check out this video from Turkey Tom, who I disagree with a lot because he just rides the commentary community nuts, right? It's just whatever the community goes with, he goes with. And because he's a big creator, most of the commentary community follow whatever he says. So it just creates this never-ending loop of butt kissing and no actual individual opinions of their own. That's what it becomes. A bunch of butt kissing and nobody giving their real opinion because they too soft. They softies and they punks.
The Creator Clash is an event you guys have definitely heard of. Idubbbz is the guy who runs it. Anisa, his wife, is also involved. But now there's been some drama around it because Anisa decided to kick off Froggy Fresh 3 weeks before the event after her own mom got butthurt at him on Twitter. No, I'm not kidding. That's literally what happened.
Because I am the baddest of them all.
All right, so I want you guys to pay attention. I didn't even watch this video, but I already know how it's going to go. He's going to skip some details, maybe slightly mention them at the end. Because the way he just presented is, they're mad because the mom, let's skip the fact that this guy was coming at the owner's girlfriend.
If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark, and today I will be talking about the boxing event known as the Creator Clash. For those of you guys who don't know, it's a celebrity boxing event made up of a lot of e-celebrities, and it's run by Idubbbz. Honestly, in the lead up to the first Creator Clash last year, I was thinking it would probably be a pretty boring event, just because of the way Anisa Jamha, Idubbbz' wife, talked about it. She made it seem like it would be wicked boring. Anytime someone would ask...
Whatever. I watched it. I thought it was pretty interesting. I like the YouTuber or social media influencer boxing events. I think they're pretty entertaining. Can't front. It's like watching amateurs again.
About it, I got the impression it was just going to be a really boring event that nobody even cared about. But to Anisa and Ian's credit, it was actually pretty sick based on the videos I saw of it from the people I talked to who were actually there. It looked like a pretty amazing performance.
Yeah,
well, this time around, they have a pretty cool lineup, which I'm looking forward to seeing.
There's some people on there that I actually wanted to see fight, so...
Or rather, I was looking forward to seeing it.
And it wasn't this
Now,
fight.
I don't know all of the people on this lineup, but some of them are relatively recognizable. Starkilla from the H3 podcast will be fighting Dad. Dad knocked out Matt Watts.
I want to see that. This dude, Dad, for one, I find the YouTube channel and his like story and all that stuff to be extremely interesting, right? He created like a whole lore for the Dad character. But boxing-wise, he's coming with big, nasty hooks, and them joints hurts because he's sending people crumbling with body shots and all that. So I want to see him go out there and put in work. I don't even know who Starkiller is, but whatever. I'm going for Dad. I think Dad is going to lay some nasty hands upon this man, and he ain't gonna like it.
Of Super Mega last time around, so that should be a pretty interesting fight to see. Fitz, the gaming YouTuber, is fighting I Did a Thing. Been a while since I heard from Fitz, so that should be a good fight. Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps is fighting Jarvis Johnson. Curious.
I want to see Jarvis get face planted, bro. I would have accepted that match. Man. What? I don't even know who this Hanson man is, but you better... Oh, I was about to say something that needed the extra pause. I was going to say, you better bop him. That's crazy. Pause, ayo, flag on the play. But whatever, Hanson reference. I want to see Jarvis get put to sleep in this boxing match. Than me personally, right? You could have hired me. How much he weigh? I'm way heavier than him.
Curious how that will go. I feel like Aaron is a lot more hefty than Jarvis Johnson, so I guess we'll have to see how that pans out. Idubbbz is headlining to fight Alex Wasabi, and
I don't think I know who Alex Wasabi is, but I'll watch Idubbbz going there. He put in a good match last time.
And Chris Raygun, the old anti-SJW type dude, is fighting Froggy Fresh. Now, Froggy Fresh is a YouTuber you guys may have heard of, actually. He has a pretty big channel and is known for his rap videos.
I've never heard him.
Slick, that's what they call me when they call me. I slipped behind the car, but then a couple ninjas saw me. Good thing Mike was right there to have my back. He snuck up from behind him and he started to attack.
Well, I guess...
Fam, I never heard of him, but that seemed like it's hilarious. I need to go watch that in full. Never heard of him, though. But it seemed like he's hilarious.
Yes, Froggy Fresh decided to get some training in with Sam Hyde, the controversial YouTube comedian who previously helped to train Harley or Epic Mealtime for his fight in the first creator clash.
Harley
really ended up winning by
Sam
a pretty
Hyde
clear margin when he
huge.
destroyed his opponent in the ring, the previously mentioned Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps. Now, given all of this, Froggy Fresh actually decided to go hang out with Sam Hyde this past weekend, and he got some training in while he was at it. He went to Providence, Rhode Island, where he's headquartered, and did some boxing with Sam, and they actually did a live stream at the time where they drove around a little bit, cracked some jokes, and did some training.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Sam Hyde's skills is pretty decent, but for a YouTuber or a content creator, but their training is pretty intense over there. Like, they take that giant serious. They're not doing like the little fake little cardio kickboxing class and going there and get beat up. Like, they actually going in there and scrapping within the gym. So he probably would have came out and fought a good fight, right? Like, and I don't know nothing about Froggy, haven't seen him fight, but just knowing that he was training with Sam Hyde and these boys, it seemed like they take their training pretty serious.
What do you think?
What do I think?
What's the verdict?
Sam Hyde is huge, bro.
That's the verdict. I mean,
Still like 7 feet.
You have three weeks to decide.
It's who's more.
It could just be the Froggy dude being so small that it makes Sam Hyde look like a giant. But yikes, no wonder why people are afraid to fight him. You think, what's his name? What's the name of the dude with the glasses? TYT clone, Hassan. Hassan is terrified. Hassan would get smoked in a boxing match if he get in there with Sam Hyde, it looked like.
More of a boxer.
Yeah, hopefully I'm more of a boxer.
I watched some of the live stream and it looks like a pretty fun time. And based on the comments section and other posts on social media, the fans seem to really enjoy it. And this fight was probably one of the more hyped out of the entire lineup, you know?
I know.
And that's purely because of how loyal the fan base around MDE is, and the fact that Froggy Fresh is a YouTuber that a lot of people remember from a few years ago, and they want to see him fighting Chris Raygun. I mean, everyone just thought it would be a pretty cool event. And obviously with Sam's loyal fan base, they were really hyping up the Froggy Fresh fight, and it was really just one of the more anticipated fights of the entire event at that point.
Let me look. Let me peep the technique. Orthodox stance. I'm not liking how open your face is, Froggy. Froggy, you need to do something. Don't you ever throw a jab like that and not put that hand up. First of all, tilt your head. You need to be looking at your opponent, right? I mean, you're off the center line, that's good technique, but you need to keep your eyes on your opponent. I hate when people do that in the gym. Keep your eyes on him, man. Tilt your head. Don't stop looking at him. I need you to lift that right hand up because I can tell from the position that you're standing in that right hand is extremely low, and that if Sam Hyde wanted to pop you in your face, if I would have popped you in your face. If we was doing mitts and you did that, I'd have hit you right in your forehead like a V8 splash commercial. Get your guard up, bro. What is you doing?
That point. I personally bought 8 tickets.
But he did say he wasn't a boxer, so.
For the event for me and my friends to go a little while ago to see this thing and, sit together and have a good time. And this definitely increased my hype around it to see that he was hanging out with Sam, Well, as it turns out, supposedly Anisa Jamha's mom is super mad about this. There's this account called the Pied Piper, which many have speculated is Anisa.
Dishonesty. I told you guys. What did I tell you? So according to Turkey Tom, Idubbbz's girlfriend seen this Froggy dude training with Sam Hyde and they just lost it. It came out of nowhere. You train with Sam Hyde. You must be so afraid of Sam Hyde, Idubbbz. Because this is what the commentary community does, bro. They would paint this false narrative. We're not going to mention how this Froggy dude did a video talking about his opponent and randomly decided to mention Idubbbz's girlfriend in that video as an insult. We not going to mention that at all. That's why the girlfriend's mother jumped in and, which was crazy, you shouldn't have done that, but jumped in and started defending her daughter. Because she's like, yo, take him off the card, bro. How you going to disrespect my family and think that we going to help you eat? Facts, though. That's fact. I don't care what you say about me. I'm not helping nobody eat that disrespect me. Period. I don't get down like that. Call me old school if you want to.
It's his mom, and it was tweeting out some things about Froggy Fresh, saying he should be kicked from the creator clash.
Hit the like button,
it's
guys.
about replacing the imp. Yes, she actually called him an imp, which is a pretty unique, like a super medieval insult. I mean, props to her for that one.
He just
Basically
really
called him
just
a goblin or
skips the whole
something.
thing.
This account also said he wouldn't have the fight if not for her. That's why numb nuts. And
Yo, the commentary community is nasty. This is definitely a biased video. He is purposely not mentioning some of the key details in this to make it seem like Froggy was just super innocent and did nothing wrong but go train with Sam Hyde. And also, people have trained with Sam Hyde and still fought on the same card. So you have no proof that that's the actual problem when there's been proof that that wasn't a problem. It could be because he was talking crap about the guy who runs the thing's girlfriend. That could be a possibility. How about we take accountability? The commentary community, they don't preach that because none of them want to take accountability. How about we actually own up for our mistakes? Not know, oh no, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was trying to help you. I said I was going to donate to OnlyFans. Yo, that sounds so stupid and it's disingenuous and you guys are nasty if you back that. That's nasty. He was taking a shot. He was throwing jabs at Idubbbz. Come on, bro.
this ended up getting some attention as people put 2 and 2 together, and many people for a while have believed that Anisa's mom actually defends her on like sock puppet accounts on Twitter, and believe it or not, shortly after all of this went down, this account ended up being completely deactivated on Twitter, so this account is just fucking hiding right now, you know? And so in response, Froggy Fresh decided to record a Twitter video reacting to all of this.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Froggy Fresh. I going on to my Twitter today. What done I see? Anisa's mom is saying, hoping that somebody replaces that imp. Now I go on to Google to see what imp was, and they said it's a small devil.
Wow.
Now, I got saved by the Lord and baptized when I was about 7, so I don't know what she's talking about.
This is so dishonest. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm Froggy. I came on here and did nothing wrong and never talk crap about this woman's daughter. But what do I see? I see her calling me a big fancy word that I never heard of. I don't know what that word means, so I looked it up. And it said that, let me put the Lord into this so I look even more like a victim. I'm sick of the commentary community, bro. I'm sick of you niggas. Y'all soft, bro. Either y'all soft or you pretend to be for content. Pick one. Pick one. Matter of fact, either you gonna be a bitch like the T channels and cry victim on a regular basis, or we gonna be some gangsters. Which one? Prove. Come on, pick one. Pick one. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all these fake tough guys want to yell over the damn mic and go back and forth instead of actually having an intelligent conversation on a real debate, but then sit there and cry like bitches. Every 2 seconds, oh, Def Noodles pushed someone who came to his event going crazy and banging on walls and jumping on stage and yelling. Whatever shall we do? Idubbbz kicked someone off the car that was talking crap about his wife. Let's not even acknowledge that. Let's not even fucking bring it up in the video. Maybe towards the end. They're probably going to mention it towards the end. But let's highlight this video with this motherfucker looking like a saint. He damn near should have came on with a nun outfit. Whatever shall I do, guys? Oh my gosh. What shall I do? I had to look up that big word. Oh, golly. Oh, all you're missing is your handkerchief, you damsel in distress. The fuck out of here. I'm not kissing these commentary bros ass. No, this is fraud, bro. Turkey Tom is covering this in the most nasty, disingenuous way I've ever seen, bro. And I guarantee you, without me even watching this, he's going to mention what I just said, all the points that he's not bringing up, in a small increment at the end. I promise you. I know these guys' tactics. Because then he could be like, well, I did mention it.
But I can tell you this is a charity event. So if Anisa's mom is going to be coming up in here talking garbage about me when she don't know a darn thing about me, I don't appreciate it. We're trying to raise money for charity. If someone can come get her and take her home, give her a coat and take her home. Because I'm just trying to raise money. Thank you.
This man on my face.
And meanwhile, at the same exact time, Sam Hyde decided to make a, pretty funny response to the situation. Anissa's mom is telling them to pull I Am Froggy Fresh from the fight because he worked out with me for a week. Insane.
Disingenuous. This is so nasty. And this is what Sam Hyde wants. He wants his name to be injected into this because he is personally banned from the event. So shouldn't have been talking crap. Bam. If anybody or people or whoever that I talk crap about throws an event, I'm never going to be out here crying because I got banned from the event. I'm probably not going to go in the first place. No, I'm not going. I'm not going to sit here and cry and play victim so my fans could try to prop me up. Bam, now if I get banned from something that I never talk crap about, they just yeah, we heard about you. Then I might talk my ish on the internet about it. But if it's on some I talk crap about the person and they don't feel comfortable with me being there, okay. I won't go somewhere where they are in charge and they're running it. It's that simple.
#nasty women. This is one of those situations where you just got to ask, why is her mom even on Twitter? My parents are not invested at all in internet drama or the drama I'm in. They're not reading comments about me on the internet or whatever. They're just normal people. They're professionals, with normal, real jobs, not this weird bullshit that I do. So it's hard for me to imagine my parents being on Twitter, talking people who train for a boxing match with someone I don't like. It's hard to imagine my mom calling someone an imp on Twitter over this, or saying that he has brain damage, or
the commentary people are such victims. Oh, it's hard for me to imagine. Why would she say that on Twitter? Because Twitter don't matter, and she don't like the way you was talking about her family member, and also you talked about her family member on Twitter with a video. What? Yo, these niggas is soft. I'm gonna go to one of these events where they at. And I'm going to smack the paper cups out their hand and take their hats off and throw it on the floor. Just as much damage as I can do without actually harming anyone. You got some paper towels, I'll rip them joints up. Rip the paper towels up, man. You ain't just all RFC, man. Give me them napkins, nigga. Rip them joints up, man. No napkins today. No napkins for you, Augie. You probably going to call me the P word because I ripped his napkins up.
or saying that he needs to be pulled from the creator clash, all things that Anisa's mom apparently said. I mean, Sam has been mean to Anisa for sure, no doubt, but arguably the whole beef started back during the documentary thing, in which case Ian actually wronged Sam. So why is Anisa upset about that now? Maybe she like vents to her mom about it? Really don't know what's going on here, but Froggy Fresh is right. Anisa needs to come here and like collect her mom and get her to stop getting into drama with people on Twitter. An account called Comment Cop's Burner account ended up tweeting out a joke saying that YouTuber Idubbbz was so brave for getting a vasectomy, so wifey Anisa made him a cake. Obviously, this is a joke. The dude did not.
If Comment Cop was trying to box on Idubbbz event and Idubbbz fired him and said he couldn't do it, I would say there was nothing wrong with that. Fam, like, go ahead, throw the jokes, all the jokes you want, but don't think you're going to get money from me. I'm not helping you eat when you're insulting my family. That's crazy. I insult people's family all the time. I don't expect for them to help me eat. It's okay. It's just fine.
Not get a vasectomy, but yeah. Froggy Fresh also made another response video, which you guys can go ahead and have a look at here.
Guess what, Internet? I got even more news for you. Something I didn't even say about last night. Anissa's mom also made another tweet at me. She tweeted,
"This dude is the
classic case of brain damage. Better have that looked at, along with your obviously shrunken balls." First off, when I did hit my head on them monkey bars, yeah, I did get hurt a little bit. But when I got the scan done, they said I was still smart.
He's just trolling. He's just trolling at this point. This dude is just trolling. That's all this is. My man, put the camera away. Go try to get on a Keemstar event. It seemed like he was real thirsty to try to get whatever viewership he could get from the downfall or whatever it is. Like Keemstar, I'm telling you, man. I mean, he's doing some shady business practices, but that is capitalism, so I'm not mad at him. Go ahead. He's like, hey, you should come fight for me. Why would you do this to the fans? Y'all should boycott and come sign with my boxing event. Keemstar, if you don't get your godfather of trolling ass up out here.
Second off, as far as with that second thing that you said about my privates, you have got to clean up your language. That is not good to be talking like that.
But you'd think this is where the story ends, right? I mean, a bit of a funny interaction on Twitter. Not a big deal. Anisa's mom tweets at Froggy Fresh. Froggy Fresh responds, not a big deal at all. I mean, who cares? Just a little bit of playful banter. Well, apparently, all of these harmless tweets ended up costing Froggy Fresh his position as a fighter in the creator clash. Yeah, not kidding. There's been a change in the lineup, and Froggy Fresh will no longer be fighting against Chris Raygun. We will announce his replacement in the coming days. With just 3 weeks left, the countdown to Creator Clash 2 has begun. This tweet was made by the official Creator Clash Twitter account last night, and it confirms that indeed Froggy Fresh has been removed from the official lineup and will no longer be fighting with Chris Raygun.
So what? So what? Yeah, it's not happening. Don't be talking ish. Here's what it is, boy.
Gun. And keep in mind, this is just 3 weeks before the event. This thing is happening in the middle of April. So let me get this story straight. This guy agrees to a fight, goes through all of this training, and for those of you who don't know, boxing training is very intensive, and now he's removed from the event? How could this even be possible? I mean, this guy trained for the event. He prepared.
He trained for like what, 3 weeks? Man, shut up. Like, yo, you don't know nothing about boxing training, bro. You also don't know how he trained. I think maybe he trained hard, right? I'm not going to say he didn't train hard, but I don't know the amount of time he was there at Sam Hyde's headquarters, right? So I don't know how hard he trained just on a daily basis. I don't know what his conditioning was. So you got to stop that. You got to stop that. You don't know nothing about what his training was like. Turkey Tom, when was the last time you've been to a boxing gym?
To fight Chris Raygun. It was all, contracts were signed. He was ready. And all of a sudden, Anisa's mom talks to him a little bit and now he's kicked off the event. Really? Does that?
Hey, wait, who listen? Keemstar, Idubbbz. I got a boxing match for you. I got 2 picks for you. I actually do both fights the same night. Tipster versus me. Nicholas DiOrio versus me. Huh? What's up? Same night. Why don't y'all book that? Doc, go off the couch, bro. I ain't even got to train. You do a YouTuber boxing match, me and Tipster or me and Nicholas DiOrio, same night. What's up? They never gonna agree to that.
Does anyone else see how fucking ridiculous this is? I mean,
boxer.
Harley was allowed to fight when he was trained by Sam. This guy does a few workouts with him and all of a sudden he's kicked off the card. And here we see Froggy Fresh.
Which is proof that all that bullcrap y'all are saying about, oh, it's because of this. It's because of this. It's only because he trained with Sam. That's proof that that's not true. Like, you're deflating your own points.
Fresh responded by pointing out that the comments were turned off in this post. But the quote tweets obviously are just absolutely blowing up right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. How could this even happen? All of the usual suspects have been posting about this since it went down. Anon Bird posted on Twitter about it, which is a great account, by the way, who you should all follow. So did Keemstar.
Yes,
and Froggy Fresh tweeted out, account. Sam Hyde, his people, those he brought in to work with me.
Damn. Yo, we had to tell him a place where come to your community and telling you to go follow their soccer accounts as gangster. Hey, I'm not complaining.
Along with Carlos Rangel at Square Circle Boxing Academy have treated me with great kindness, respect, and have taught me so much along the way. This entire event has really just soured my impression of Creator Clash in general. I mean, unless there's something that I'm missing here, which if there is, I'd be very glad to, see that and hear it and make another video about it. But as far as I can tell, Idubbbz and Anisa invited this guy to a fight, and then as soon as he hangs with someone they do not personally like, they just drop him. I mean, what are they afraid of? That he could say something like mean to them? That he could make some joke they don't like at their expense? Reference Sam at the event? I really do not know, and I wish there was more of an explanation, but unfortunately...
This man is crazy. I told y'all. Do we even need to watch it? Nah, we don't need to watch no more of this, bro. I'm good. He's just gonna say, my friends agree with me. Don't you agree, friends? And they're gonna be like, yeah, we good. We cool. I don't need to see nothing else, man. I think that everyone that's talking about this is really overreacting. This is just not only business, but it's a part of life. You can't talk crap about the boss and think that she gonna just be good, bro. Go to your job and do that. Do you do that at your job? Right? I don't care how cool you are. You gonna talk crap about your boss's girl or wife or whatever and think you still gonna work? Like, come on, bro. Like, that shows a certain level of immaturity that I think that majority, if not all of the commentary community is on. And these dudes still think like little kids. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want everything. But when it comes to holding up to obligation or at least showing bare minimum respect, it's like non-existent. So yeah, we don't worry. I see y'all in the chat saying this guy's boring. We done. We done listening to him. We done. If you want access to my live streams, follow me on Twitch and follow me on Rumble. Yeah, that's where you get that exclusive, man. And if you want access to my face, videos where I show my face, go ahead and check out my Patreon, man. Show some love and support. It really helps me out. Keeps the channel going. Check out that merch too as well.